Prince William is reportedly formulating a plan to finally strip Prince Harry and Meghan Markle of their HRH titles. Riley Sullivan is a lifestyle reporter here at skynews.com.au, and he's always across the latest celebrity headlines.
Back in January 2020, Queen Elizabeth II placed one non-negotiable rule on the Sussexes' fresh start. Keep the Duke and Duchess styles, but drop His and Her Royal Highness. The couple agreed, on paper. Yet 5 years later, a scented gift basket Meghan mailed to author-entrepreneur Jamie Kern Lima surfaced online. The handwritten card, signed, Her Royal Highness Meghan, Duchess of Sussex. Royal aides exploded. They'd already fielded tabloid leaks claiming Meghan still closed private letters the same way. This single photograph crystallized every suspicion that the 2020 exit deal was being played fast and loose. Critics argued it was a pocket-sized breach. Supporters insisted it was merely personal stationery. Either way, the palace's red line had been crossed, and red lines invite consequences. Yet that signature was only the first flash, because within days, the Sussex branding engine shifted into high gear. Fast forward to 9th May 2025 at SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter tour is roaring. The VIP cameras are rolling, and Meghan is caught on video laughing. You know Sussex now. Before nudging comedian Mindy Kaling to just call me Meghan Sussex. By sunrise, style blogs are dissecting her pearl-trimmed blazer, and an Instagram reel from the couple's new lifestyle line as ever drops, complete with the Duchess crest as a background watermark. Social media spots an HRH monogram on early merch mock-ups, sending numbers strip the titles trending. Within the palace, staffers quietly count 6 public instances in 30 days where the forbidden prefix slips into the couple's orbit, most of them tied to soft launch marketing. The message to courtiers is crystal clear. If the Sussexes won't self-police, someone else must. And that someone seemed poised to emerge 3,000 miles away and 1 year in the past, on a runway in Abuja. In May 2024, Harry and Meghan touched down in Nigeria for what they billed as a private Invictus-adjacent visit. The itinerary read like a classic mini-royal tour. Speeches to military leaders, charity school drop-ins, and a red carpet cultural gala, none of it cleared by Britain's Foreign Office. Royal author Tom Quinn later revealed William and King Charles were absolutely furious, labeling the trip a rogue operation that blurred constitutional lines. Nigerian officials were cordial in the moment. But when the Sussex team quietly probed for a follow-up visit this spring, the government declined. Local headlines branded it a snub. YouTube commentators called it payback, and palace insiders said it proved the Foreign Office's point. Unauthorized diplomacy risks real-world embarrassment. In London, senior courtiers compiled a dossier of protocol breaches, Nigeria front and center, as ammunition should the title debate reach the Privy Council. And almost overnight, it did reach Westminster, thanks to a rumor that sprinted faster than any official document. Late May 2025, dozens of YouTube channels trumpet a House of Lords petition to strip Meghan of her Duchess title. 24-hour live streams loop dramatic thumbnails. Commenters celebrate an imminent vote. Reality check. The Lords don't operate by public petition, and clerks confirm no formal motion has been tabled. Yet the viral frenzy matters, because it lands on MPs' desks as stacks of constituent emails demanding action. Westminster's mechanisms may be slow, but public pressure is a jet engine. And the tabloids just attached it to a centuries-old institution. Which brings us to another jet engine the palace can't ignore: raw public opinion. YouGov's May 2025 tracker shows Meghan sitting at 20% positive against 65% negative. Her all-time low since polling began in 2017. A Snap Express survey days later finds 97% of 4,500 respondents support removing the Sussex titles altogether. Compare that to William and Catherine, both cruising above 70% favorability, and the stakes crystallize. Tolerance for royal rebels evaporates when the rebels aren't popular. Palace advisors reportedly slid those graphs across King Charles's desk with one note: your legacy number is on the line. And legacy is the one arena where Prince William is already planning 2 moves ahead. Multiple leaks, from the Daily Beast to Page 6, paint the same picture. William views his brother's post-royal career as a breach of trust and intends to revoke both HRH styles the moment he is king. He has little patience for what courtiers call the Monte Carlo formula, where palace prestige underwrites California-based influencing. Sources describe draft, letters patent scenarios locked in a Windsor safe. One version proactively strips the HRH. Another goes further, freezing the dukedom if commercial abuse is proven. King Charles, still hoping for détente, balks each time. William quietly waits, chess clock ticking. Yet even a future king must wrestle with the law of unintended consequences, because removing a title isn't as simple as tearing off a name tag. Enter a statute from 1917 and a brand new bill crawling through Parliament. The Titles Deprivation Act, 1917, let George V yank honors from German cousins who fought against Britain. But modern scholars are split on whether it can touch the Sussexes. Technically, HRH is a royal prerogative. Charles could issue a simple letters patent tomorrow, but the dukedom is peerage law, meaning a full bill or new act of Parliament would be safer in court. Cue the Removal of Titles Bill 2025, still grinding through committee. Its sponsor claims it fills the accountability gap for royals who monetize their status abroad. Critics brand it performative. Yet if it passes, William's job gets easier overnight. Behind the scenes, government lawyers model worst-case timelines: 6 weeks for letters patent, 18 months for full parliamentary revocation, indefinite if the Sussex legal team drags things into a judicial review. So, when might the hammer actually fall? The palace sees 3 ticking clocks. Scenario number 1, the accession shock should Charles's health falter. William ascends and signs the HRH removal within his first 100 days to signal a reset reign. Courtiers weigh the optics. Decisive leadership versus kicking a brother when he's down. Scenario number 2, the brand clash. Meghan's lifestyle venture, as ever, is slated for a full relaunch in early 2026. If HRH or Duchess crests appear in the marketing, palace lawyers can argue fresh commercial abuse and trigger emergency letters patent. Investors hate uncertainty. Meghan must choose influencer freedom or royal gravitas. She can't keep both. Scenario number 3, the political storm. UK general election looms no later than January 2027. Party strategists whisper that a clean up the monarchy pledge polls well in swing seats. Should a populist manifesto endorse the removal of titles bill, William gains cover, and the Sussexes face legislative exile, not just a family reprimand. Powerful, symbolic, and, once dented, dangerous to leave unrepaired. Harry and Meghan asked the Crown for freedom. The Crown granted it. What few predicted was how fiercely the institution would guard the bits of gilding the couple kept. So, when the last Instagram caption is parsed and the final poll is tallied, we may witness either a dramatic restoration of royal dignity or an unprecedented modern abdication of influence. Will the Sussex story mark a bold escape from archaic constraints, or become the cautionary tale that scares every future royal rebel back into line? The next headline could drop any day. Until then, the pen hovers, the paper waits, and the silence inside Buckingham Palace might be the loudest warning shot of all.